Hello, everyone. Oh, my mic. I can hear myself. I completely forgot. I need to always turn my audio off when it comes to this. Hold on. There we go. I think that's better. Should be. How do we all do? Sleep stream is bro sleep. No, I'm not asleep. I'm doing a map making stream because we're almost done with everything. Believe it or not, chat. And by almost, I mean like 90% of the way through. We still have to wait on the OST and we still have to add in sound effects and a bunch of other stuff, but it's coming. I promise. It is coming. Anyways, let me get some music up. What in the helly is this? There we go. Hold on, let me see what the rules are in Railburn's FE2 server. That way I'm not just promoting stuff and things. Oh. Okay, cool. So, tonight, we're gonna be trying to do, finishing this up, because I'm nearly done. It's so gorgeous and pretty and shit. And I'm already at, like, nearly 10,000 instances. If not, I already hit that mark. What's the thing here? But no, I am so ready to get done with this map so I can move on to my next one. 3 months of constant development. And about a year of planning for this to happen. And it's almost ready to be released for people's little grubby mittens to get a hold of. It's gonna be really cool beans and everything. I added one of the detail things that I wanted to add. It's kind of weird. It's a little weird to describe, but essentially, I added like a little like area here in the rotunda where the rotunda breaks. I was kind of hesitant about it for a second, and honestly, I don't really know what else I could add here outside of course, a little bit more, you know, like stuff like this, but honestly, that's really boring. So it's just like whatever, I guess. But no, I'm so ready to move on because I want to actually make another map. Actually, I might work on the other map tonight if I get like that bored of just working on this map, because I've been doing nothing but working on this map, but like the whole day. So But I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how this map's been turning out so far. Like, obviously, so still need to finish up some things in the map, but like, otherwise, I think I have gotten, like, really far in the development of this map. And honestly, I'm just, like I mentioned, I'm ready for this map to be over so I can move on to the next project, right? But damn, will I tell you, it has not been unfun. I'm gonna turn my thing off here. I'm gonna turn my webcam off. I don't really think it's gonna fit in well with stream. But now it's crazy to think that this is almost over now. Okay, let me get this real quick. There we go. Gonna take... Actually, we could just do this, this, and this. Always gotta make those micro optimizations. You know how it goes. Waste not on stuff like this, honestly. How bad is this gonna look? Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. Worst case scenario, I end up shrinking it down just a tiny amount. Oh, my screen went black. Cool. Cool beans. But now I think you guys are gonna really love this. Or I don't know about love per se, but I think you guys are gonna enjoy this map a lot. It is going to be a map of all time. Also, I've been looking at like what Deercheck's been doing. I'm trying to remember who Deercheck is, but I've been like looking at like the stuff that she's been making, and damn, it's pretty good. I know she's on the what is it, hybrid team. I'm just not remembering what person she was before this. If someone wants to fill me in on that, that would be really pog. Because I am not remembering at all who it was. Oh, I know what I could add to the top here. I'm sorry, I keep adding a bunch of details to the top. I want this to look really good, though. So, sorry, not sorry, sue me. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, is it not gonna work? That's a lot of parts, but it's worth it. I don't think we really need these fans on the side here. I see these more as just like thingy-mabobbers to add extra detail, and we don't need this extra detail. They're not even really going to be looking at the backside for this. I bet you this will look a little cool if we do this. Nah, I don't want to listen to that, honestly. What do I want to listen to? 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 I guess Minecraft music. Also, I'm expecting this... What is it? Hold on, let me...
Just you, building your app on base 44.
I'm Oh my fucking god, dude. This is stupid. 2 ads? Really? Really now? We need to play 2 ads. Okay, whatever. Like I was saying before I was interrupted, I am probably only going to be doing about an hour or two stream here. And then I'll probably do the rest tomorrow. For sure though, like, I'm going to need to get in contact with some of my, map guys, because I have been honestly waiting around for a very long time now for... Hold on, I don't think that's a useful part. Yeah, it's not. It's useless. But no. Back to what I was saying though, right? So the whole thing is like, it's 10:30 right now, and I think it's snowing out. Let me go check real quick. Let me check out my window to confirm. I think it is, Chad. I definitely know we're going to be getting a storm later on. So, yeah, obviously looking forward to that. I know we're getting, like, just a whole fucking snowstorm tomorrow. So, I mean, like I mentioned, gonna be looking forward to that. But otherwise, I just figured that I might as well get around to just working on this, because honestly, like, I just kind of want to be done with this project. I've been working on it for a while. The map concept and idea and everything's been in mind for a year. So I honestly want to be done with it. I want to get it out of the way and just move on with everything. I think I've done a decent enough job to, you know, have a city kind of theme to it. I still need to add more buildings around in the background and everything. Hold on. Buildings you would see, or no, I guess find in a city. There we go. Living, commerce, public services, city hall, public police, and recreation. I could do a hospital. It's not going to be anything like fancy, but I can for sure do a hospital. I don't think that's gonna look good, honestly, though. Like, I honestly don't think that's gonna look all that good. Yeah, no, it's too far out to even notice the blurs or anything. Although, in all fairness, though, like, a lot of details are very far out and everything, but still. Like, you guys get where I'm coming from. It's just too far out for me to give much of a damn about. I might just end up putting mountains off onto the side here if I really get bored and can't think of anything else in terms of creative departments. Oops. Honestly, listening to Minecraft music again... oh my gosh, I can't speak, I'm sorry. Listening to Minecraft music again has kind of given me a nostalgia trip, just a wee bit. Like, modern... what is it? Modern Minecraft is like nothing compared to... what is it? To old Minecraft. And I know that I can, you know, get the other versions and everything, but it's like... It's not the point about being able to grab previous versions. It's not the point of that. More so just the point that Minecraft is just a completely different game now, and it's going to continue to be a completely different game from what it originally was. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing either, but it's like... it's like, damn. You look back at it and it's like, my god. Like, I remember the days where, what is it? I remember the days where fucking... there was, tutorials and everything in Minecraft. Those were the days. But, no.
Working across teams is tough.
Oh my god, I don't care. I don't care about Asana. I don't care. I don't care. Thank you. Oh, that's grass. Grass! Chat, we need to go touch grass right now. Right this instant. I should probably move my mic just to weep it up. Get the stuff centered up. But no, what is it? Honestly, it's just kind of been crazy with how this map's been going, the direction of the map and everything. What's the dash? This is empty, by the way. Like, it's crazy. Otherwise, I think I'm going to also, like, recheck back up in FE2IO quite a few times to see, like, the new updates to, like, you know, this stuff. Like, check up on this and be like, oh, okay, what can be improved, what can be looked upon, blah, 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 etc., right? But, no, it's all around, like, all of this stuff. I'm just kind of glad that I'm nearing the end of this. Like mentioned before, it may seem like I'm just kind of, you know, being basic bitch about it and everything, and yeah, you could probably say that, but at the same time, it's like, when you have worked on 3 different versions of this map in the span of a year, well, over a year now, actually, like a year and 3 months, it's like, yeah, I would expect others to want to be done with the map, with working on their map as well. And even then, I think I did a decent enough job, working this stuff up, right? Okay, let's update the map model. Yeah, I just wanted to check up on that. Maybe the stresses will get deleted. I don't really see a point in having them about. Oh, I messed that up pretty bad, didn't I? Well, oh well. Hold on, let me get these trusses deleted because I don't really think that they're all that useful. But no, all around, I'm kind of done with this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of, like, I had an idea about wanting to, eventually highlight Cry for the Weeper, but I don't even think I'm gonna get around to doing that just because it's a map jam and that whole thing was just kind of made, you know, specifically for map jam and everything. And honestly, I'm not really the biggest fan of how it turned out. I fucked that up so badly. That was actually crazy. Man, I am not playing good today, eh? Nostalgia trip from this song, dude. It's crazy. $136? That's not too bad. That really isn't too bad. Oh, Chris Sumler said that there's going to be a new map that drops. So, yay, very much looking forward to that. What is it? Oh, want to get back onto this? Nah, I'm just kind of like... I'm kind of excited to see what it is. Let me pull up the image real quick. This is the new image, apparently, chat. Make with this as you will. A lot of people have been saying it's omitted temple. I am personally thinking that it is humble jungle. Although I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't put it past people to think that it is omitted temple. Despite the fact that we literally got an omitted temple remake, like fucking, what was it, like a year ago at this point? Yeah, right here. We'll play it a little bit, I guess. I tried beating it a little bit, and it's a 5.7 to say the least. Now, would I say it's a good 5.7? Probably not, and it's probably why it's getting remade, but I mean, whatever, I guess. I am placing blocks and shit cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'll die. Guess I'll just die. Like a dipshit. Come on. Please feed my mama kinda homeless. Please, crazy, I need this. My mama kinda bloodless. My mama kinda escapeless. I've been living with my dad. Okay, that's not fair. That's not even a solid, like, floor. It's a bunch of fucking tiny little, like, ups and downs that slowed me down. That's not even fair, bruh. I do know, though, like, I'm pretty sure Omitted Temple used to be, like, what, one of the most popular maps all the way back when? Oh, you have to go back? Hi and bye. Hello, Matt, and goodbye, Matt. Hi, Jack. Bye, Jack. As that one scene goes, not XZ started playing. No shot. Well, okay, cool. I'm playing like a dipshit, I guess. Cool beans, cool beans. Oh my god, please. I need to stop playing like ass. I'll get back to what I was doing before. Let me just get a few more attempts in. I need to itch it out. But no, I'm really hoping it's a Humble Jungle remake because, the only versions we got of it are either in Liquid Breakout or they're, like, literally so outdated that, it might as well just be one of those things where it's like, well, there's no point in playing it. That, and then, like, this is the other thing about it as well, right? What? This fucking game is such a scam sometimes. That is the worst exploding button placement ever. Oh, okay. I guess. I guess that happened, or whatever. But no, I'm really hoping it is just Humble Jungle, but he did mention that it's going to be a classic map that is getting remade and everything. Omitted Temple is a pretty classic, so I mean, it very much is a possibility. Now, how much of a possibility, I'm not too sure, because for all we know, it could be Omitted Temple, or it could be... I was about to say Jungle Inferno, but I realized Disney already remade that map. Or it could be, you know, Humble Jungle, like mentioned beforehand. Because they do have, like, little statue things around the map. So it could be... God damn, I am just playing like ass today, I guess. But like I was saying, it could be one of those things where it's just like... one thing here, where it's like... he says it's a classic map. Humble Jungle is technically classic, but it was never released, so... that and Chris Semler is remaking Fall Equinox as well, so I wouldn't really put it past Chris to end up remaking Humble Jungle. I don't know what I did there, man. I honestly don't know what I was doing there. But no. Humble Jungle also is just one of those maps that I feel like just fascinates me a lot as well. So seeing how Chris would remake it and everything would be really cool beans. But I mean, we are going to find out eventually on whether or not... well, I mean, we're going to find out what this next map is. If this is just modernized, like, Omitted Temple... I don't know how Chris would be able to just completely remake this. Wait, where do you go at? Where do you go after this? Oh, you gotta go down here. Oh my god, I barely made it. Oh my god, okay. That was something. So I have to, like, literally immediately turn around. Cool. But like I was saying, I don't see how Chris is going to be able to remake something like this, because I like it, the gameplay aspect of it a tiny bit. There are some kind of cool things about the gameplay. I'm not sure how he's going to remake this entire map without, like, literally changing the entire identity to the map, right? What the fuck was that? I was doing so good, and then I messed up that bad. I'm also pretty sure Chris mentioned something about, like, I think he said he was contributing something to the next update. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's something he said. In his, like, most recent live stream, which is, like, cool and everything. I really hope he didn't show his one hand or tease too much about who's going to be in the next upcoming update and everything. Oh my god, you have to go up here? That's bullshit. I didn't see that! Okay, whatever. But it's like, I don't know how to describe it other than, like, it'd be really cool if it's Omitted Temple. I'm not sure how he's going to make Omitted Temple work. But however he does do it, it's gonna be really cool beans. But if you ask me, honestly, I think what we should do as a community is do something similar to Rehydrated, but it's with either old Twitter highlights or just old maps in general. So like core, what is it? So yeah, like core, omitted temple, like mentioned before. Like that would be really cool. Holy dude, what is this gameplay? Okay, I'm not playing this map anymore. I've given it one too many chances now. But no, it's just, to me, it's like, how is he gonna go about with this, right? How is he gonna go about with making a map like this? And if it does, and if it turns out that it's not a map like that, that's pretty cool as well. I'll be fine with that. Or if it's just a completely different map, I'm here for what is going to be coming next tomorrow. And hey, I'm just hoping that I get a few more updates to my games. I've been waiting on Ultra Kill. I've been waiting on the FE2 update that Zach said that was going to drop sometime soon. I don't know how soon is, but hopefully it's very soon. Because I honestly don't want to be kept waiting for an update that is going to take up until like fucking March to get. Right? Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open up non-XC. I'm gonna look at some of the maps that have been put down recently, or that he's played recently, and give it like a 10-minute like playtime. First one that I want to do, Tropical Devastation. So the funny thing about this map, right, is that I've actually, like, this is the same map that was made by, what is it? By the guy who made Climbing Game. And yeah, Climbing Game's kind of lost its relevancy in modern times, which is really unfortunate. No! I don't know what I was doing here. Whatever. But no, like I mentioned before, it has kind of lost its relevancy and everything. I also know this map's like very strict in terms of pacing, which is unfortunate. And go over here. Oh my, that pacing is fast. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this map, honestly. Like, it looks cool and everything, and definitely looks like a really good map, but just considering, like, how fast-paced this map is... What is that, dude? Okay, that's not my fault. That's not my fault right there. But no, what is it? It's been a while since I've last played a climbing game. Nor have I interacted with the community all too much either, which is unfortunate because it is a pretty decent game. Really cool beans right there. I'm not too sure how to feel about this map. A lot of it feels very kind of like micro optimizations. Or very micro optimy. And like that can be cool in like some maps. But not when that's like the whole difficulties gimmick. Where Flood is just obscenely fast, right? Especially considering that this map's like 3 minutes long. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play Nuclear Blizzard and see what's going on with that map. Do I have it saved? No, I do not. Okay, cool. I should also note as well, and I know this is going to be a rather controversial opinion. Hold on. But honestly, I don't think this community really knows how to, like, effectively, like, rate maps or critique maps. Which is rather unfortunate, because this is a community that is, like, not only highly respected, but also, like, the members are, like, beloved in this community and everything. I'm pretty sure that's, like, blatantly obvious. If you've ever been around in this community, people tend to love the people who make the maps in this community for the most part. But for whatever reason, there's also just a bunch of assholes in the community, which is unfortunate because, what is it? Because a lot of those people have driven away others before for completely benign and stupid reasons, right? Like, they've drove away a lot of content creators before. They kind of, in a sense, drove someone like Smokey the Fox away from the community, which is honestly heartbreaking because Smokey is genuinely a really talented map maker. He's still around in the community, I will note. He is still in the community, and he has made maps beforehand, or he has made maps after the fact of, like, the whole, like, Desolate Domain V2 stuff happening. But it really is just horrible. It really is just, like, all horrible stuff. But it's like, we've had, like, some of the creators of Wildwood Waterways leave, we had Salpod guy leave, and I understand that a lot of people don't like Salpod and everything. And you don't, I'm not saying you have to like him and everything, but to harass him out of the community is a completely different thing in of itself. Also, why is this map so fast-paced, dude? hold on. Let me get my settings adjusted real quick. Holy, that pacing, dude. This is, okay, this is the thing, right? I don't really like pacing maps all too much. How much more... Well, I guess, okay, I guess it's a 6.6, so it is going to be, naturally speaking, much harder. Okay. Regardless, continuing on. Here we go. I got an idea. Okay, I think I'm gonna end stream for tonight. I'll see you all later for sure. I'll definitely see you all tomorrow. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna still continue working on the map and everything. It's just, this. Anyways, goodbye.